Now in this lecture, we are going to work on remove items from cart. Here, I will click on remove item removed from cart successfully, and that item will be removed from the cart. And also, if I just open this application, inside this local storage, you can see I am having cart items, and inside that now I will have only one product. So inside local storage also my values will be updated, and from cart that item will be removed. So in our project, now we are going to work on this remove button. So first open cart slice. Inside this initial state, I will be passing one property removing ID, and for this I will assign the value null. Now for this we don't have to create separate async function because directly inside the reducer we can pass action creator. Below this I will write remove item from cart because entire cart data we are already having, and only from that cart we are going to remove the items. So that is the reason we don't have to write any async operation. We don't have to fetch any API data. Whatever data we are having, we are going to work with that data. And for this, we are just going to assign this function. And inside this, I will be passing state and action. Okay, inside this reducer itself, I'm just going to pass this. Now, once we create this, we have to export this actions. Copy and paste. Now, first thing, as soon as I dispatch whatever payload I am having, I'm just going to assign to my removing ID. So I will access this removing ID. State.removing ID is equal to action.payload. Below this, I will access this cart items. Now what I have to do, as soon as I click on remove button, from this cart items, I have to remove that item. So here, I will be passing state.cart items, and on this array, I will apply array filter method. And I hope you are already aware how this filter method will be working. Fallback function. Inside this, I will pass item.product. Okay, each and every time when it is looping, first time item will have first object, second time second object, and it keeps on going. If that item.product, if it is not equal to action.payload, whichever product we click, that will be passed as the payload. So if our item.product, if it is not equal to action.payload, only those items will be present in cart items. Rest, whichever product is not matching this condition, they are simply going to filtered out. For example, inside array, I am having 3, 4, 5. So item.product, first time it will be having 3, and I just want to delete fourth product. 3 is not equal to 4. Yes, the condition is true. So 3 will be included inside this array. Second, item.product is 4. 4 is not equal to 4. The condition is false. So 4 will be filtered out. So 4 will not be present inside this new array. Then item.product is 5. 5 is not equal to 4. The condition is true. So 5 will be included inside this new array. So at the end, I will only have 3 and 5 inside my array. So using this, we are just going to filter the items. After filtering, we just have to reset cart items in local storage. So here I will be passing local storage dot set items, and what item I have to set? I have to set this cart items. Again, JSON dot stringify. Inside this, I will be passing state dot cart items. So whatever after filtering, whatever new array I am having for cart item, that entire new array I'm just going to store inside local storage. And using this, we are converting JavaScript object to JSON. And finally, below this, we are just going to access this state.removing ID. And for this, we will assign null. So in this way, we will assign action.payload. After that, we are just going to filter the array, set the cart item with new filtered array, and finally reassign this remove ID with the value null. Now I'm just going to dispatch this action as well. Come to cart item, scroll down. Here we are having this remove. First, I'm just going to disable this button. If it is loading, then I just have to disable this button. Next, I will be passing this on-click event handler. Inside this, I will pass the function handle remove. Copy this function, scroll up, and below this, I'm just going to create this function. Const, create the function, and I'm just going to format my document. Now inside this, if it is loading, then simply return. We don't have to do anything. Do immediate return. As soon as I click on this button, I have to dispatch the action. And what action I have to dispatch? I have to dispatch this remove item from cart. And inside this, what data I have to pass? I have to pass item ID. So here I will be passing item.product. So here we have passed item.product, and this is nothing but our action.payload. So that ID will be assigned to this removing ID. After that, I just have to throw this message, copy. Below this, I will be pasting. Now manually, I'm just going to write item removed from the cart successfully. Item removed from cart successfully. Remove this. Once our item is removed, we are simply going to throw this message. Now come to project. Click on this. You can see item removed from the cart successfully. Now let me come here. Open this cart slice. First, let me comment this entire thing. Below this, let me write log, and inside this, I'm just going to log this state.removing ID. Now inspect this. As soon as I click on this, you can see what result I am having. I am having this product ID inside action.payload. So accordingly, after filtering, we are assigning that value to null. So in this way, we are dispatching the action. And here while dispatching, we are just passing that product ID. And once we dispatch the action, that product will be filtered from the cart items. Now let me come here. I will click on this. Now you can see item removed from the cart. Now inside this cart item, I am only having one product. And inside local storage also, entire thing will be updated. Inside this cart item, I will only have one product. Let me close. Now what I will do, I will also remove this product. Item is removed from the cart. Inspect, come to local storage. Now here you can see cart item is nothing but empty array. But if my cart item is empty, what I have to do, I should not render this any content. Let me come to demo. Remove this. Now you can see item is removed. I am not having any content. In this case, I should display your cart is empty, and then below that I should display this view products button. So for that, I will just come to cart.jsx. Inside this, we are having entire table, and we are having this entire price summary. This entire content I will be wrapping inside parenthesis. Again, this entire content I will be wrapping in JavaScript mode. Here, I'm just going to open these fragments, copy, and here I'm just going to close. In this way, whatever content I am having, entire thing, I have wrapped in parentheses and this curly braces. And here, I will be checking for the condition if my cart items dot length, if it is equal to 0, open this parenthesis. If it is equal to 0, then I will display that text. Else, I have to render this entire component. Inside this, I will create one div, and for this, I will give the class as empty cart container. Create paragraph. For this, I will give the class as empty cart message. Inside this, I will be passing your cart is empty. And finally, below this, I will be creating this link. Hit enter, link will be imported. As soon as I click on this, I should be redirected to products page. And inside this, I will pass view products. And for this, I will also pass the class name. Class name I will be writing view products. Okay. If my cart items dot length, if it is equal to 0, then render this component. Else, whatever content we have given, that entire thing has to be rendered. Now I will come to my project. You can see I am having your cart is empty, and below that I am only having this view products. But inside this we are also having navbar and we are having footer. So what we will do, come here, this navbar, copy, cut, and here we are just going to render. Same thing, scroll down, copy this footer, cut, and below this we are going to render. Inside the condition, we are not going to render this navbar and footer. Instead, we will render outside the condition. And this page title also, if you want, you can just render outside the condition. And below this, I will be pasting. Now come to project. You can see this is my project. I am having navbar, this message, and then I am having footer. Now click on this view products. I will be redirected to products. Add this item to cart. Product 3 is added to cart. Click on this. Now I am having this complete table where cart items will be displayed and this price summary will be displayed. Now here I do not want 6. Instead, how many items I am having in cart, that item has to be displayed inside this badge. So for that, I'm just going to open navbar.jsx, and here what I have to access? I have to access cart items. Below this copy, here I will be passing cart items, and from where I have to access? I have to access from state.cart. Now scroll down. This is the shopping cart icon, and inside this we are having badge. Remove this. Here we will be passing cart items dot length. So whatever length we are having, we just have to display that length. Now come here, you can see this is our project and I am having one item. So here one will be displayed. Come to products, add this item. Now I am having two because I am having two items inside the cart. So successfully we have completed our entire cart functionality, like adding the items to cart, removing the items, updating the items, displaying how many items we are having inside the cart. Next, we are going to work on this price summary.